Okay, case number. Nike is suing Mr. Warren Lotus for confusion. Similar shoe close to the Nike Dunk trademark of the Nike swoosh. Mr. Warren Lotus, how would you plead on that? No, Your Honor. This is not a complete ripoff. It is a reinterpretation, a reimagined, complete full of my design with Italian leather as well. So, okay, I see. Nike, how would you? No, Your Honor. It is not a reimagine. It is a complete 100% copycat and a fake and a replica that is exactly the same shoe that we got right here. And this is the trademark brand of the Nike swoosh. So, well, in that case, Nike is seeking 3 times worth of damages, all profits and sales, reimbursements of lawsuit and attorney fees. And Nike also wants Mr. Lotus to turn over all shoes, apparel, and digital files, packaging, and all promotion and all items similar to the Nike swoosh. And we'll let the first 2 go. You just had to do the other one, didn't you? Well, we're here again. Got the same hoodie on too. Yo, what's going on with you YouTube? Drop Chris here. We're calling back at y'all with another vid. What we have here today, oh my goodness, we got some crazy news that's been stirring up the whole freaking sneaker community, sneaker YouTube, just everything all over the IG and everything, man. It's Warren Lotus has been making some news, man, for real. And you know what? I feel like I've been like front runner in this whole thing, and I don't mean to sound like really negative to him. You guys see my videos, right? I try to come like half and half. So big news today I saw on like this morning, and I just kind of like, honestly, I really didn't. I kind of saw this coming, like seriously. Anyways, Nike is apparently suing Warren Lotus, freaking all the Nike dunks that he's been releasing. Okay, we've been talking about this whole time, you know, especially Warren Lotus has been releasing these Nike lookalike dunks, basically the copycats that looks like it all has the Jason mask Nike swoosh. Other than that, and took all the Nike brand off. Other than that, it's basically the same dang on thing. But first one came out was red ones, which is the one I actually reviewed. It's kind of cool, you know, whatevs, you know, it's kind of his own thing, I guess, you know. It was looking like a Nike dunk, whatever. We didn't give too much attention to it. And then he started to use, you know, Nike other like colorways, like famous dunk, you know, collaborations, like the Heineken, the Stussies. And of course, the big one that just released, that was the last release, pre-ordered, was the Pigeons, Staples. I think that's the one that got him in trouble, was the Jeff Staples and the Pigeon one, that when they had that collaboration with the Warren Lotus, that gave Nike the eyebrow, like, all right, man, we gotta stop this here. So Nike, yes, is now suing Warren Lotus for all production and, you know, damages and so on and so forth. It's kind of crazy, you know. I'm wondering if Nike ever sent like Warren Lotus a cease and desist, you know, like, you know, hey man, cut this out, man. You know, just, you know, for the first 2, like, I will let it go, cease and desist, we'll just let that go. And now they just went straight to suing them. Like this, woo, for real, low-key, man, like, you do not want to mess with a multi-billion-dollar company that has like unlimited money. Like, this is not something to be playing with, man. This is not a joke. Like, I think that's what did it, was the Jeff Staple. Rumors were that supposedly Nike and the Pigeons, Jeff Staple was supposed to do another collaboration, and of course it fell off or something like that, didn't go through. And then Jeff Staple also, you know, eventually he went to Warren Lotus, gave them the okay, you know, because he had a dunk lookalike, and basically I think that's when Nike was like, okay, enough's enough. That is done. We're stepping in. We're gonna sue your ass. We're gonna stop. We're gonna put it into this. Like, seriously. And I was saying the whole time in all my other videos, like, these Warren Lotus dunks, man, it looks exactly like the dunks. Like, it really freaking does. You know, a lot of people want to say this and that. I'm not gonna get into that. I already did that in so many other videos. You can watch those. But I'm just saying it looks exactly like it. And when he did the pigeon look-alike things, or the copycats, also when Warren Lotus and Jeff Staple, when they actually had a collaboration, it made it look official. It gave it that confusion. And that's what I think Nike's gonna sue him for. I'm not gonna say I didn't see this coming, because I totally saw this one coming, but like, honestly, if I was Nike, I would have to do something too, because, you know, it's your company, it's your brand, it's your silhouette, it's your design, or, you know, whatever it is, it's your product, it's your shoe. And when someone else takes a look-alike, and you're kind of like, okay, whatever, after a few, and then after a while, you're like, okay, I gotta put a stop to this. Because honestly, Warren Lotus, if this would have went through with the, you know, the pigeons and everything like that, who knows else he could have done? Like, honestly, like, it would have been non-stop. I mean, if you think about it, within 1 year, he already pushed out 4 freaking colorways: the red ones, the green ones, the brown ones, and then the pigeons. That's 4 colorways within like not even a whole year yet. And then you bound to know what the next one was going to be: the Tiffany Dunks, and then, you know, the Warren Lotus Tiffany's, and then the Warren Lotus What Does, you know what I'm saying? Like, they had to put a stop to it. And you know what, I don't want to sound like I'm like, yeah, good job Nike, sue it. You know, I don't want to do like that, because I always hate to see someone ruin their, you know, ruin the reputation, ruin their brand. And like, this is not going to be good, man. Like, if you think about it, like, from what the rumors were, especially with the pigeons, within that whole 15 minutes of pre-orders alone, I heard it was about 28K pairs that was sold on the whole website, Spotify, whatever it was. You know, that's the rumor. So 28K pairs, and it cost what? I think it cost taxes and everything was like $350. This dude made almost like $10 million on this freaking shoe. So that's when you make that much money on a pair, man, it gives Nike an eyebrow raise, man. I'm not saying if Nike's trying to go after that and they're money hungry and stuff like that. I don't think it's even about the money, you know. I really think it's more of setting an example, because, like, if you notice, man, there's been a lot of people that's been like making these type of look-alike knockoffs with their shoe with Nike, you know. If everyone else keep pushing our stuff like this, we're gonna sue your ass too. So that's why I think they're trying to make an example with Warren Lotus. And they're gonna put it into this, because, like, of course, Warren Lotus was one of the biggest names that was doing the whole bootleg thing. I know a lot of people, you know, you can say about the Bape ones and some other, the F Off-Whites and stuff like that, but, you know, honestly, they didn't it wasn't like moving like how it was with this Warren Lotus here. But this was on a different level. So, and plus, this one's a little too much. Like, it was way too close of, like, you know, what it looked like to the originals. Let's be for real. No more of these bootleg stuff. No more of this, you know, trying to make money off of ours, silhouettes and everything like that. That's enough. Like, they're trying to stop it. Everyone that pre-ordered the JMK ones, man, I have stopped productions. I'm no longer doing it, man. I'm just curious, what is Warren Lotus' move now, man? Like, if I was him, like, what is the move? Because you know he's quiet now. I'm pretty sure his legal team is telling him, like, yo, shut the hell up right now. He's a cat from LA, you know, reputation is all about everything. He does have a rep, you know. I don't know, man. I just don't see how this is gonna turn to be any good, man, because with all the lawyer fees and, you know, all the paperwork and stuff like that, man, like, it can get bad. Like, it can get real bad, especially with Nike's legal team. Like, it can get really ugly. So I'm not sure how Warren Lotus' company is gonna be. I'm not saying anything about that. I never wish ill on anybody like that. I don't want to see people downfall, because, like, he built his brand. He was just a normal person like everyone else, and he just built his brand up, and now something like this is gonna happen, and now you got a big company going after you. So yeah, man, it sucks. It is what it is. I mean, I don't know. I just wonder what's gonna happen with, like, his whole company and stuff like that after all this, you know, because, like, man, I mean, Nike can, if they push all this forward, man, like, it's gonna, I wish you the best, bro. Good luck. Also with Jeff Staple too, what's gonna happen now too? Like, you know, with the whole, I believe Nike actually unfollowed him as well on IG. Some pettiness, but you know what I mean. Like, so that collaboration's done with. Nike's probably done with him. I'm pretty sure the actual real Nike pigeon is gonna be worth a whole bunch of money. And speaking of money, what does this mean for all the Warren Lotus, you know, dunks that come out? How much they're gonna be worth? Like, are they gonna be worth money, you know, now? And, like, especially with the originals ones, you know, like, how much are these Warren Lotus gonna be worth? Because you can't sell them on Gold or StockX anymore. They done took that off, you know, especially with all this going on. And I mean, the best way, I guess, is eBay. You know, with these pigeons too, the ones that made all these pre-orders, everyone that spend money like that, $350, people that spend the money, what's gonna happen? Are you gonna get the shoe now because Nike's trying to stop production? Or are you gonna get your money back? I mean, honestly, if I was Warren Lotus and Nike suing me, a multi-billion-dollar company, I'm gonna need all the money I need. And unless he settles this, man, but I don't know. Will people get their shoes? I mean, I hope everyone gets their shoes, man. You know, shouts to everyone that got their pairs, hopefully, or is getting their pairs. If people don't get their pairs, and you know, and all this goes through, and people spend all that type of money on that stuff, it's gonna be really bad for him too. It's gonna be a bad look. And you know, people in LA, yeah, trust me, man, people in LA, man, they want to keep their rep. And if people don't get their pairs, they feel like getting screwed out of their money. It's done. It's over with. I'm just letting y'all know, man. It's not gonna look good, man. I don't know. It's just, everything's just all. Hey, but you know what, man? Those Warren Lowe's pigeon, man, they could be worth something, man. You know, they could be worth something. Like, it could sky freaking rocket. So people, if you do get those pairs, man, or people like that's in the company that grab those pairs before Nike burns them all up, man. Just remember with the Freddy Cougars? Remember those? Yeah, because Nike had it like, oh, we can't push these out because, you know, the whole film license or something like that, and you know, they had to burn all those pairs except for the people that grabbed a whole bunch of them to save them. How much are those worth now? They're worth like thousands and thousands of dollars. So you know, there's always been a controversy you know, video. You know, I've done a couple of these videos here. I've done, what was it? I believe I've done a review, a discussion, and a whole live, and then another discussion, and now this. I've done a couple of videos on these things, man. So I'm just, you know, for all the people out there that bought pairs, you know, good luck. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much the end of the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications for when I do drop vids. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media at JumpmanChris on IG. Sometimes I'm on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. Anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank you guys so much. I'm Jumpman Chris. Peace.